morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day. Happy Friday. Happy public live stream day, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are in for a treat today. So we did get PCE. Headline was right in line with expectations. Core was a little bit hotter. The spending rates are down and the savings rates are up, ladies and gentlemen. So that really kind of goes to show kind of everything we've been talking about with the strength of the consumer and where the consumer thinks the economy is going to start moving in the future here. We did see like a couple things starting to tick up there. I believe the overall expectations here were relatively low too. So coming in right in line is interesting. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that data in a second, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully you guys are all having a good morning. We're going to have some fun today on the private or public stream today. And again, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel here, have notifications turned on. I'm going to have another YouTube video out for you guys today, but team, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Cost you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn here. I don't want to see any slacking on the like button today. 150 like goal here. Let's see if we can hit it on a Friday. That would be awesome. Markets are down a little bit. Let's see what happens. Again, something that I've been talking about a lot, guys, is that there's a very big discrepancy between what people think trading is and what trading actually is. We're going to talk about this a lot today, but I genuinely feel bad for all these like little 18-year-olds on like Instagram or TikTok that are listening to these, quite honestly, morons out there talking about just like trading and giving them just the wrong idea, because they're going to go through all of this time, not learn anything, and be in the same places they were when they started. And in this market environment right now, guys, your only job is to tread water. If you, the people, I tweeted this out yesterday, the people that are coming in trying to treat the market like a fixed income instrument, being like, I'm gonna make $1,000 a day. You guys are in for a rude awakening. Again, it's all about identifying very, very strong setups on larger time frames, making sure that you're putting yourself in the best position to have success and not doing all the stuff that everybody else is doing. Again, if you want to have different results than everybody else, you have to think and act differently than they do. But let's see who we got in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we got any slackers on the like button. I would guess that we are, but let's see if you guys are slacking. Oh, you guys are slacking hard today. Let's see. We've got DJ, we've got Randy, Rycat, Kimberly, Raul, Dr. Bob, Kimberly, Mario, Diego, Caesar, Jackie, Abby, Angel, Eddie, Dawn, Dr. Bob. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I'm going to give you guys one of the interesting tickers that I'm looking at here. SILJ looks pretty interesting. How are silver and gold doing today? Silver, big breakout yesterday. That's interesting. Gold, I think, still as well. Yeah, gold ripping there. Woo! There you go. All right. Yeah, let's see what a couple of these other things want to do. I mean, I already took profits at McDonald's up here, so we're going to see what that thing wants to do today. It's possible that I start cutting more of just stuff. I think we were early on Home Depot and Lowe's, but that's fine. We'll see if those can continue to set up for us and then nail them. What else? Oh, here's something else I want to show you. Also, you guys remember this yesterday, bottom ticking the market. That was fun. Those of you guys that were on the live stream yesterday, that was very, very fun there. So again, looking at this on the daily here, you are kind of starting to just set up this higher low here. There's also something else that I want to look at. Yeah. All right. So there's a couple of big times in the past where, yeah, there's a bunch of them. All right. So you're going to see a lot of people look at this period in the market right now, guys, and just start screaming bear flag. I got to find this. Somebody actually outlined this on Twitter, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's like, well, I mean, you kind of had one here. It ripped. You definitely had one here. It ripped. You had one. Where was it? Here, kind of ripped. You had one here, kind of ripped before it ended up coming down. Again, it's like looking at this market here, guys. It does look like we're setting up this higher low until we break down below 56.50. I really wouldn't be worried. You also have to think about these new auto tariffs, which again are going to affect American auto companies very significantly. You've seen it with Ford. You've seen it with GM. I don't think there's any auto car maker in the United States right now that has 100% of their manufacturing and getting all their goods from the U.S. So that one seems like it's almost maybe a last ditch bargaining chip. I don't know. We'll see. But that one hurts everybody. I don't see how that one helps anybody there. Your gold and silver are shining. Oh, yeah. Those are going to look good. Oh, I can't believe we have half of you guys that haven't hit the like button yet. That's crazy. That's crazy on a Friday stream. Also, guys, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but Sunday is the absolute last day to hop in to get 50% off your first month. 2 less trades, more profits. You guys know the deal with what that is at that point. We also did release VIX Insights. So for $10 a month, you guys know what you get with that one. You got the first market research report is going to be coming out this weekend. We're going to be talking about PCE, the tariffs, the overall structure of the market, a lot of other data points as well in there. That's going to be a great one. Next Wednesday, we start the weekly calls, the Q&As. You guys are going to get this. The first single stock research report is going to be epic. I already know which one it's going to be on. That's going to be a very fun one. Guys, it's literally 33 cents a day for the best market research and long-term investing ideas in the space. Like if you've looked at what we've been able to do over the last like 2 years that I've really been giving these out to you guys, Palantir at 15, SoFi at 655, Philip Morris at 95, Yin at 20, Robinhood in the teens. It just goes on and on. So that link is pinned to the top of the live chat there, but we will talk about that one later. All right, folks. Market's down. Let's see what we get today. You did see the interesting thing about some of the data that came out there is personal spending was down and savings rates were higher than expected. So if you think about consumer sentiment, and this is the interesting thing that I think we have to think about here, is we've talked a lot about inflation expectations for the end of this year. And the risk is that spending in the short term spikes. Because if you have people that think prices of like goods and services for like things that they need to buy are going to be higher in the future than they are right now, they're going to logically just go out and buy those things now. But the problem is, and this is a common theme that you see a lot, that people that are either voting in these surveys or people that are out in the news media that are not actually taking on any risk in this, either the economy or in the market, can come out and say things, and it doesn't matter if they're right or wrong because they have no skin in the game. And what this PCE report, in my opinion, is a pretty decent showcasing of that. Because if you have like the average 1-year inflation expectations in the 4s, like you would then expect everybody to be like, all right, go spend your money now. Because if you think the prices of goods and services are going to be higher in the future, you better go get those goods and services now. But that's not what you're seeing. You're seeing spending rates a little bit lower than expected. So personal spending, I think, was up like 0.4% versus 0.5. Income was up 0.8 versus 0.4 expected. So incomes were higher. That's another interesting part too. People are making more, but they're spending less and saving more. Personal spending was up 0.4% versus the estimate of 0.5. Real personal spending rises 0.1% month over month versus the estimate of 0.3. And then when we take a look over here, personal savings rate was at 4.6% versus 4.3. So for the people, like when you actually look and say, okay, the people that are putting their money where their mouth is, they're actually kind of thinking economic slowdown more so than they are, what do you call it? Oh, market's popping here for some reason. This is interesting. Getting a little movement here. Hello. What was that? Did we just get something in the feed? No, nothing there. So we'll see what happens here today. Again, this is in the pre-market plan that I sent to the Discord. Again, all we're really looking for today is seeing how these daily charts want to set up going into next week, being observers on the larger time frames, and just seeing if we want to kind of respect this zone that we have down here, trade higher, and kind of hold these areas. So this was also really the first Trump PCE too. It's February, because again, in January, he came in at what, the 20th or something? So, and then, yeah, I'm going to have another YouTube video out for you guys around noon. So make sure that you guys have notifications turned on for YouTube. I'm trying to post 2 YouTube videos a day for you guys every Monday through Thursday. And then Friday is usually going to be 1. And then I'm going to try to get videos out for you guys Saturdays and Sundays too. So we're bringing the YouTube videos back, ladies and gentlemen. PCG. Let me take a look at that. That looks interesting. Is XLU up on this? A little. That is interesting. What's XLP doing? Flat. That's interesting. Walmart, Target, how are those looking? Nothing. Target. Good morning, Daniel. How you doing, man? All right, let's see. Yeah, a lot of things trading lower here. Market wanted to push back up here a little bit, though. So let's see what happens today. It's going to be an interesting day. We'll see if we get any more tariff stuff, but I mean, I'm kind of ready to be done with all the tariff nonsense and get into phase 2 of this new administration's economic plans. You guys see Canada basically said the economic relationship between the US and Canada is like over. And I was like, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but okay. Maybe they see something I don't. I don't know. EU plans concessions for Trump after reciprocal tariffs hit. Oh, that's the news. That's the news. That's moving markets a little here. So let's see if that gets some legs. Order the deal. You guys see the tweet I posted last night? I thought that was hilarious. It was like, where is it? It was really, I thought it was a great one. Trump crashed the market to make all you paper hands sell to trigger a taxable event to generate more tax revenue. 40 chess. Order the deal. I have way too much fun on Twitter sometimes. I should be more serious, I think. But nobody cares if it's serious. I think that's them trying to say I'm not your friend anymore. Yeah, well, what I thought of immediately, okay, so immediately when they said that, I was like, well, if they start doing more business with like China, you're going to run into a situation where people find out what the US would do if China and Canada were to have a really good relationship, very similar to what the US was doing with Ukraine. It's like, are we going to Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0 this thing? I mean, it's just like an economic Cuban Missile Crisis. I don't know. We'll see though. I mean, we've kind of outlined this before. Like, if everybody knows that like these are probably going to be used as some sort of bargaining chips, and even in the worst case scenario, maybe you're able to. The interesting thing too is like the leadership and the way that this is being run is interesting. It's like Elon has his side of it where it's like, go figure out ways to save $1 trillion, and then he's like, Lutnick, go generate $1 trillion, and just kind of lets them do their thing. So it's interesting. We'll see what happens with it. We don't know. And this is the one thing that I think people don't realize is they get too caught up in their emotional feelings on what they think about what they hear in the media about these new policies and everything. And the one thing that you guys always have to remember is we don't know the effects of them right now, which is why when the market freaks out like this in the short term, I just sit here and I'm like, all right, here we go again. Oh, with the 250K? Yeah, that's going to be fun. We're going to, in VIX Insights, guys, that's the account that we're really going to be taking the mid to long-term position trades in. That account with like 250K in it. So again, guys, VIX Insights is only $10 a month. The link is at the top of the live chat there. If you guys aren't in there for that, I should charge way more for all my stuff. And I should also make you guys that are in the Discord pay for it, but they don't. Because I don't care. Yeah, the only thing you would have to pay for is the mastermind. So let's see what happens here today. Things are starting to move up a little bit. What do we got? We're not going to do a scan today because that's just going to be for the less trades, more profits people this weekend when I give you guys the watch list, which I do think there's going to be a lot on the watch list this weekend, especially after what we've seen towards the end of this week. We've seen a lot of really solid setups forming too, especially like lows in HD. Those look very, very, very interesting. McDonald's was another fun one. Was able to take some profits yesterday at open. See what happens with it today. I'm not going to let the rest of the trade go red. That's for sure. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Yeah, any tickers that you guys want to look for or have ideas about, let me know. And we'll keep going through. But again, most important thing, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for YouTube. Because, I mean, we're posting a lot of videos. We're getting the YouTube algos back firing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, also, I set up the bed in the dark again yesterday. So if anybody needs, anybody to set up a bed in the dark, I'm your guy. I've done it twice, and I've done it well. Right now, though, we have mattress on the floor in this apartment. In the new apartment, I have some stuff. I set up a couch. I set up a table. Well, it's not really a table. It's kind of a table. A rug. Bar cart's over there. The bed is set up. I just got to get the mattress over there. Once I get the mattress over there, I'll start living over there. And then I'll probably, use this apartment as an office for like the next week. This new apartment is so sick, though. I love it. It's like way more epic than this one. Big upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, market's ripping back higher here off of I think it's that EU concession news. That's interesting. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Setting up a bed in the dark. Well, I mean, it just for whatever reason, apartments in this area, like they'll have like light switches and lights in like living areas, but they won't in bedrooms. I don't know why. It's just they do that. Congrats. Yeah, this one's sick. It's a 2-bed instead of a 1-bed. More bedrooms, more space, better amenities in this building too. So again, you guys are gonna. Well, you guys. The problem is, you guys when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Well, this doesn't look," but it's just for the view. That's it. It's different, and I'm not showing you guys my view because you could pull up. You could like, get really close to it. So, but yeah, keep smacking that like button on the way in, ladies and gentlemen. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. You guys are slacking on the like button. We've got about half you guys that haven't hit it. You just go dink, done, and you're good. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day today. Very interesting day. Yeah, 14 minutes to go until open. We're going to nail another pizza trade. I mean, the last one was 5,000% for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see what we get here. Give the man a like. Yeah, you guys are freeloading like crazy, man. Freeloading like crazy. I'm giving you guys VIX Insights for the craziest deal in the world. This is, though, the last chance to get into Less Trades, More Profits, though, with the 50% off discount. There's never going to be another sale like that again. No more sales. You guys have had your chance to hop in. You guys know how good it is at this point. The multi-1,000% trades all the time. You either want to have long-term success in the market or you don't. That discount code will be turned off on Sunday. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Whew, all right. What are yields doing today? Down? See, that's weird. That's strange. I mean, you did come right up, retest this. This is kind of what we were outlining. Retest this area here and then come right back down. One toe? No, sorry. You guys have been crazy with the comments this week. Like on the private streams, you guys were saying some crazy stuff. KULR, huge bear on earnings. Yeah, well, I mean, what are we going to do with that? Nothing. Like, bear? Huh? No, I wouldn't touch anything with this. It's up 16%. I wouldn't go anywhere near that, man. That is not one you would use the post-earning strategy on. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to grab my water. It's like right here. We got to hydrate, ladies and gentlemen. We got a big day ahead. Where's USD JPY today? Are we getting more liquidity yet? You get above the 200, I'd say it's getting a little iffy there on USD JPY. You're not near the danger zone at all yet, though. Sun Weekly? I just don't want to trade oil companies, guys. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying. I just, not for me. You know, don't really want to touch that. So we'll see. He's working hard for you. I work harder for you guys than anybody else does, especially with all the analysis out there. Less trades, more profits, and VIX Insights, and 2 YouTube videos a day, and private live streams every single day, and hanging out in the Discord every day, and giving you the best trades that happen in the market. So, all right, guys, let's see. Let's have some fun. We got 10 minutes to go until open. Let's see what you. All right, you guys are almost at 50 likes before open. We might be able to hit that 150 like threshold today. Let's see. It is interesting though. I think the one thing I'm reading into the most with that PCE report is the spending and savings rates, especially with income rising. So that's very, very interesting. It just goes to show just like consumer sentiment and the strength of the consumer is not high. So yeah, there's also another part of this where like, yeah, I mean, we'll see how the next round of data comes out. We'll keep it at that for now. RPID. There's my least favorite 3 letters there. Bio. Oh, produce manufacturing. That's not bad. I don't hate that chart. But again, is this something that I would trade? Probably not. You know, I don't really want much to do with that. You know. All right, let's see what we get. Again, guys, it's like, yeah, you gotta once you go in, start understanding the setup, it's great. But then when you really start when you take things to the next level, it's understanding, okay, even though it looks good, do you really want to trade that? And if you have to hunt that hard for setups, it means you shouldn't be trading. And that's just, I think, one of the biggest things that people just don't get. It's like, they're like, oh, I want to come in and trade every day. It's like, stop. What are you trying to do here? Like, it's just stupid. I don't understand it. You have no edge doing that. Zero. You don't have to do anything ever. Glizzy. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I don't get it. It's like people just like, it's almost like people want to fail. Oh, here's a really interesting thing. It might just like I'll post like a day trading video on like Instagram or something, and it'll get 1 million views. I post something where it's like, here's how you can make sure your kids are gonna be millionaires by the time they're 31, and it gets like way less. And it's like, oh, none of you actually want to make any money. You're just like in this little gambling mentality where you're just like, I want to make money now. And it's like, okay, that's the reason nobody makes money in the market. Because people just don't think about the market the right way. They think about it in a way, and from a positioning in a framework that's just going to set themselves up for failure. It's like, oh, that's why nobody makes any money. Pacey. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. I can throw an alert on this one. Again, doesn't mean I'll trade it, but yeah, doesn't look bad. It's interesting. It's like, if you just like, and I tweet this out sometimes, it's like all of you guys would make so much more money more consistently if you just adopted the less trades, more profits methodology. You'd be like, oh, I don't have to do anything every single day and I can just make more money. I can just go about my normal job, take the setups that make sense. Sounds good to me. Why would I want to sit here managing positions all the time? Having to stare at the chart from 9:30 to 4. Guys, when I'm off on like doing other stuff, I'm not looking. I have the alerts already set up. If something happens, I'll get notified. That's it. It's not that complicated. If you don't ever trade and stick to 0 to 2 trades a day, do you still think badly about it? Yeah, that's stupid. Why are you doing that? Because why? Here's why. People like one, not every day is the same. And if you're looking at the market in a way where you're like, oh, you're thinking about it the wrong way. You're saying, oh, what if I just take like 2 trades a day? And it's like, that's not what it's about. It's not about the frequency of trades. It's about the quality of setups that are on the charts. The quality of the setups on the chart is going to dictate how much you trade. And if you're really only looking for the highest quality setups that are out there, there's literally no way that there's going to be 2 of them every single day. It's impossible because you're so picky in looking for the most high quality setups that there are. That's why I say it's stupid, because you're thinking about it from a frequency standpoint, not from so from a quantity standpoint and not a quality standpoint. Because there's not going to be like, you're going to go look at small time frames and you're going to find, no, you're not. You might think you are, but if you were to look at like a back-tested result of like thousands of trades over time, it's not going to work for you. That's why it's like, got to be very, very, very careful with what you're doing there. Very careful. Like, why do you guys think that like all the people in my group can just sit there and just like be thrilled all the time if they're gonna go like 2 weeks without a trade? Because they know that they're only looking for the highest quality setups that there are. And the results of those are going to be so big that the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless and you're only looking for the highest quality ones. Like, think about it. If you're gonna like Domino or Papa John's, that trade right there that gave 5,000%, you could have done that and then just sat and done nothing for a month. Nothing. Zero. But the problem is people want to get their dopamine fix every single day. And it's just, all right, if that's what you want to do, you're not a trader, you're a gambler, right? Real estate. Thanks for the super buddy. I appreciate that. Are you on Patreon or Discord? So we can talk about this now. I'll put the link in the live chat for actually I'll put the link in for the one that you can actually see VIX Insights and Less Trades More Profits on it. So here's the link right here. For Less Trades More Profits, here's what you get. It's you use code DRADE, you get your first month for $30, 50% off. You get both the educational courses. You guys get the private live streams every single day but Friday. The macro research report, single stock research report. So everything in VIX Insights you get, which we're going to go over in a second. You get the watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do every single week, the pre-market plans, the private, everything. And you get direct access to me to ask all your questions all the time. So that's Less Trades, More Profits. And then VIX Insights is only $10 a month. You guys are getting the weekly market research reports, which is going to recap. We're starting it this weekend. So this is the first one coming out this weekend for you guys. The weekly market research reports, which is going to recap everything that happened over the past week in a very, very in-depth way. You guys are going to see these and be like, oh my dude, this is crazy. I'll be like, yeah, that's why I'm doing this for you guys. And then everything to look for going over the next week from a geopolitical standpoint, a technical standpoint in the market, and then all of the other relevant news in the market. Then every Wednesday night, we're going to do a Q&A call where you guys can ask questions about the market, individual stocks, everything. Then you're also going to get the single stock research reports, which again, you guys have seen just how powerful those have been over those single stock ideas over the last year and a half, like Palantir at 15, SoFi at 655, Yin at 20. What else? There's a million of them. Like there's too many to even count at this point. And then also the more hyper focused macro research reports where, like, remember when we were talking about the Japanese, the potential effects coming with the Bank of Japan and the Japanese yen last year. So that's another one of those too. So that's only $10 a month. It's 33 cents a day if you guys want to hop in for that. But those are the two things that I offer you guys. But the for Less Trades, More Profits, the shorter term trading community, the 50% off your first month sale is ending on Sunday and it's never coming back. So let's see. Real Estate Rescue Podcast. Thanks for the super, man. You don't have to send me supers. You can just send a message in the chat. I'll see it, but I appreciate it. Would you do a private call with me and I pay you? No, sorry. Blew my account up 6 times down to 2. Yeah, no. Here's why. Here's why I won't do this. One, it would be wildly expensive for me to take, because remember, guys, I do so many other things too. One, it's kind of not allowed to do that. And the second thing is you will get everything that you could possibly need to have long-term success in the market in the Less Trades, More Profits community by just going through the educational curriculum and then being in the community and seeing how we operate. So there's no need for that. Like, I've had many people in your situation, Real Estate Rescue Podcast, that have said, oh my God, like I've come in or I've been struggling. It's not working for me. I've been trying all these other groups with the day trading nonsense that they're doing. And then, oh my God, I see what you're doing. And I wish I had just done this all along. And it's like, yeah, that's why. It's not that difficult. It's very simple to pick up. And you don't need me on a one-on-one call to do it. It would just be like, it would be like for me to do like hour long, it would be so expensive. I'm not charging you guys that. It's about discipline and patience. Yeah. And then you guys can read the reviews too. I only have 5-star reviews for a reason on there. So, and again, you guys have access to me at all times of the day to ask questions too in the community. So it's like, you don't need me to charge you extra. Could I make a bunch more money doing it? Sure. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you guys become self-sufficient in the market. Yeah, like you see it here. Like Daily Taylor says, I think we've all been there. One of one says we've all been there. Like that's a major theme with what we see. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Ooh, MCD. Uh-oh. Let's see what those are at. I mean, if those, I don't think those will be red, but yeah, I'm gonna cut the MCDs. No, those are spready. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can cut the MCDs around break even here. Again, made some money on it on the scale out up top yesterday, but probably just gonna cut those. Be done with it. Yeah, done with McDonald's there. All right, let's see. EA, nah, EA is not really doing it for me there. Oh, we got to click through these, get the dings off. Yeah. Paycom looks interesting. What's Domino's doing? That's an interesting one. Nah, Domino's doesn't want to go. Let's see. Justin, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, what else was did SILJ do anything there? No, it's close though. Let's see. Have I told my kidnap story yesterday? No. We're not doing the kidnapping story. Let's see here. All right, what do we got? Market. Let's see. Yeah, so cut the rest of the McDonald's there. Still waiting on Lowe's and Home Depot to break to the upside of this range here. Yeah, HD might invalid. Again, we were just a little early on it yesterday. Cut those. So we're just going to see if those are going to give us something in the future. You basically get one-on-ones 5 days a week when you are here. Vix is here to answer your questions. The group is worth the money and so much more. Thanks, Vix. Taylor, no problem. Yeah, so I'll throw that link in the live chat for you guys again. Again, use code TRADE for 50% off. Less trades, more profits. Or if you want to join VIX Insights for literally only $10 a month, there's no code on that one. You just do it. But yeah, the 50% off code with trade on LTMP is not going to be around. Let's see here. Market's not having fun. And in a relaxed environment. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate that. All right. Yields down a lot today. They're flying into safety here. Yeah, so we'll see how HD and Lowe's want to look going into next week, but looks like those are going to invalidate, so we're not going to be going for those. Out of MCD, I mean, was able to realize some nice gains on this thing up at 316, but then cut the rest of them at break even. That's how it goes. Yeah, there's not much here. We'll see. I mean, the market's just going to flicker around in this blue zone. I would expect this to hold. So we'll see. Target, not time yet. We're getting there, but not time. Yeah, you're one of one. You're throwing out some wild tickers here. We're not going to be looking at any of these. Sorry. Zoomies. Yeah, no, sorry. PayC did look good, though. But again, I'm not on a PCE day on a Friday. I'm not really looking to do much here. There's no point. Like we were saying before, why would we do anything when it's not high probability? It doesn't make any sense. Palantir's dropping there a little. Where's Hood? I might be able to get some Hood shares there. That'd be nice. If it drops back down to here. If this market just decides to die, which it's not. HD holding for now. If it were to do this today, it would still be valid. Like if you can hold the 10 on this thing, I'd still say that this is a valid look here. So we'll see what we get. We will see what we get. Again, team, as you guys are filtering in here, keep smacking that like button. Costs you nothing to do it, but helps me a whole lot. Do I play Texas Hold'em? Not really, but like poker's great for trading. If you're a good poker player, you'd probably be a good trader. Less trades, more ankles. What's up, David? Yeah, I still love the way HD looks here. So this is going to be one we look for next week. Same thing with lows if it can hold. Oh, you know what I want to look at today? Where's Costco? Yeah, this is setting up here. Sort of. It's getting there. Yields are down a lot. You are until you bluff. Again, real estate rescue podcast. Yeah, just hop in there. Again, you get access to everything when you hop in with the 50% off your first month code. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me how more people don't trade like we do in the market because it's just there's nothing better. Like there really isn't. You see people that are coming from all different types of trading backgrounds, and they're just like, the most common thing that I hear is, why wasn't I doing this sooner? And it's like, I don't know, man. I've been telling you guys forever. Yeah, CLH, we've talked about that one a lot in the past. Let's see. Let's do it, man. Let's get you in there. But yeah, VIX Insights is live now too, guys. It's $10 a month. The first research report goes out this weekend. The first Wednesday Q&A call goes, we're going to do that next Wednesday. So that link is floating around in the live chat too there, guys. Make sure you guys hop in there for that. That's like the best deal of all time. Let's see though. Yeah, we're moving up here a little bit though, but I don't foresee myself doing anything today. There's nothing that I'm really interested in. Apple? Yeah, I think Apple does look decent. Yeah, Apple does. We have alerts on this one. Again, if it breaks out above the 200, that would be very interesting for us here. But yeah, Apple does look good. Like, think about it. Most of the market, guys, is just boring all the time. You're not going to be doing stuff. Like, think about trying to scalp this nonsense. What are you doing? Wasting your time. Wait for the big fat pitches to form and then hammer them. Yeah, this is also probably the last public live stream that we're ever going to do. So this is, oh, I forgot to tell you guys that too. Yeah, no more public live streams. Just going to be keeping it for the Less Trades, More Profits group now and for VIX Insights on Wednesday nights. So this is it. No more. Costco's going to give us a setup here. Yields are down a lot. There you go. Is there anything new coming out on the feeds? I don't think so. Yeah, the CoreWeave stuff is not looking good. CoreWeave's trading debut to test investor demand for AI. CoreWeave, an NVIDIA-backed AI cloud provider, starts trading today after raising. Whoa, that's going to be wild. In a weaker than expected IPO, initially aiming for $2.3 billion at 47 to 55 a share. It settled at 40 a share, 35% below target. That's really not good. That is not good. You're fired. Who's getting fired? And from what? We'll see how lows and HD close today, but those are going to be ones that we look for next week. Apple, again, we're still looking at this one. Costco as well. That could be a fun one if it starts to flatline. They don't look like they want to hold. Let's see. Guys, this is my job. This is what we do. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing here that I really like. Probably going to be a short stream today. There's nothing. But yeah, everybody make sure that you guys have notifications turned on for the YouTube channel too. Today is a one YouTube video day. So I might do two. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm going to do the one that's going to come out around noon for you guys. This is going to be a really good one. I mean, they're all really good. So again, make sure you guys have notifications on. Shout out to all of you guys that have been engaging with them, dropping comments. Appreciate it. Helps out a lot. We're turbocharging the YouTube algos back again. Yeah, Chipotle is starting to look good. But again, it's not a clear base yet. It's not there. This is interesting. U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission beginning to onboard Department of Government Efficiency officials. According to an email seen by Reuters, SEC staff were informed that the DOGE task force had contacted the SEC and that they would be treated as SEC staff for purposes of network systems and data access. The SEC is establishing a liaison team with the intent to partner with DOGE, the email said. Ooh, that's interesting. Target's getting close. Is it? No. No, Target's just flashing around in this thing. That's why I was telling you guys, I was like, I'm probably, until I actually release the reports for you guys, I'm not telling you what it is because you guys are asking me 10 million times a day. It's time to buy Target. It's time to buy Target. It's time to buy Target. It's like, I haven't even outlined the thesis yet. Relax, you crackheads. Everybody's always in a rush to do stuff. I don't know why. What song do I sing when I focus? I don't sing any songs when I focus. This is the stock market. I'm not here to sing songs. Yeah, but let's see here. Yeah, HC and lows are going to invalidate there, so we're not going to be looking at those. The Doge interview. There was a Doge interview. Oh, I might make a YouTube video about that this weekend. You tried to buy Target, but you missed. Guys, stop being crackheads. I have not bought this yet. I want it. I just not yet. It's not time. That's funny. Is it time to buy Target? I don't know, guys. You tell me. Is it time to buy Target yet? I don't know. You tell me, everybody. Everybody's just I don't get the rush all the time. I don't understand. Why is everybody in a rush? Market drops and you're like, I want to buy. It's like, well, try doing that on Tesla. Tesla's actually setting up here. When it's down 10%, oh, you're screwed. Stop rushing. Please. Your portfolio will thank you. Where's like AMD today? AMD back down. That was a great basin break, though, up to the 115 area from this entry. Oof. Oh, you know what could look interesting? What's... I wouldn't go near this after this murder P. Diddy candle here. That came out wrong, I think. There's got to be a hyphen there. We are not calling for the death of Sean Combs. Is it time for AMC and GME? What do you think, dude? GME in the garbage. AMC in the garbage, where they should be. Can I take a look at Intel? Yes, I can. No, we don't want anything to do with that. We want nothing to do with those. Dude. Why? I don't want to hop on a call. I know how the Webull partnership program works. They keep emailing me. Leave me alone. No, I don't like eBay either. I say set up an account and you give me referral fee or stocks, whatever. I don't care. I don't want to do it. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you know what we do have, though? For those of you crackheads that do love day trading all the time, Apex is doing their 80% off sale there. I think it ends Monday. So there's the link in the live chat there for you guys. If you guys do want some more of those prop firm accounts, just use code VIX. You guys will get 80% off. Apex is the easiest place to get millions of dollars in funding. Again, we all know the deal with their intraday trailing drawdown. Just don't be stupid with it. So, yeah, there it is there. You guys are interested in that, go for it. If not, I don't care. But yeah, 80% off is their deal. It probably gets extended, but yeah, for those of you guys that need more accounts, there you go. Oh, look, the market's doing nothing, just hanging out at our zone. Look, me calling the bottom yesterday at that zone on the stream was pretty nuts. That was fun. That was very fun, guys. But yeah, there's not much. Yields down a lot. Is very interesting. Where's the dollar? Nothing really. Gold, is gold still pumping? GLD ripping. SLV, it's getting there. SILJ, I love how this looks here, guys. I love how SILJ looks. Let me actually see. They're not great. I looked at the August for 15. I don't really like those. They're okay. Nothing crazy. But yeah, there's that Apex link. Use code VIX. The YouTube video today is going to be wild. At noon, it's going to be noon or 1. It depends on how long it takes me to do this. But it's going to be another really good video for you guys to watch either today or over the weekend. So again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for YouTube. Puke. If you take out this low, yeah, you probably get a little selling, but this zone is probably going to defend us decently. It'll be a nice little area there of support. See, you're just setting up your higher low. That's how I view it right now. We'll see what happens though. Consumer sentiment at 10. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Consumer sentiment is not going to be good. Ooh, Etsy. Yeah. Yeah, I like this too. This one's a really good one. Yeah, there's ES through the low there. Yeah, make sure you guys are at least hopping into VIX Insights. If you guys miss these research reports, you're going to be going into the market blind, completely blind. Kimberly, everyone have a great day. LTMP works for a reason. Less trades. There you go, Kimberly. Yeah, guys, it's simple. It's very simple. More profits. There you go. Yeah. Again, Sunday's the last day to get the 50% off your first month sale. If you miss it, it's on you, man. You've had enough time to hop in. You've had what, a couple months? Tesla, we already highlighted that one. It looks okay. It's still setting up. If it can get that breakout above the 200, I would be interested in it. But I don't think this is, I mean, I say that sometimes and then it ends up happening, but I don't think that's going to be the big Tessie breakout that we're looking for this year, like the one I gave you guys last year that ran 8,000%. This one. It could be, though. You never know. I mean, that could be the one, especially with like Lutnick begging everybody to buy Tesla. I mean, Kathy Wood has her $2,600 price target on it, but Kathy's smoking crack. Sorry. Kathy Wood is really not who you want to listen to for price targets. Oh, this is another good thing. Stop thinking about price targets. This is I hate this. Guys, I don't have any price targets on any of the midterm positions that I have. None, zero, never. This is something that I think people like. I'll see comments and be like, "What's your price target?" And it's like the price target's irrelevant. It's all thesis driven. If the thesis continues to hold, there's no reason to sell anything ever. If the thesis changes, then it's time to sell. I think about it with Palantir when I was long on at 15 and then it ran to 71 and I sold it. Why? The thesis changed. Way overvalued. even right now, I tweeted this out yesterday. It's like, think about like if I had a price target on it, it was like, oh, it could go to 40. But like thinking about it and what we were like kind of going through with that one is like, all right, it's at 40. Has anything really changed? I mean, not really. It's still getting more contracts, the AI hype, everything. It's like, all right, keep holding. I would have sold that 10 times, but at 71, give me that. I'm taking that all day long. There's just ways to think about the market, guys, that are going to set you apart from everybody else and are going to be the main reasons for your success or failure if you think like everybody else in the market over the long term. And until you make that switch, there's just still going to be this continual struggle that you'll go through. Here comes the market. But yeah, the first VIX Insights research report is going to be epic. I'm going to work on it's going to be out Sunday night because I'm going to spend tomorrow during the day. I don't think I can do it, but I'm going to spend like hours on Sunday writing that up for you guys. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, it will be Sunday. It might be out late Sunday, but I'll get it out to you guys. Yep. Nothing here. Yeah. It's going to be a short stream where there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. Sitting here waiting. I do want to go shopping, though. I've got a lot of cash sitting in that account that I want to use. Guys ahead of the curve. Well, she's nailed. I mean, okay, here's how Kathy would be right. Kathy would be right in the same way if I end up being right over the next 10 years about rates, where we end up actually at very, very, very low federal funds rates because of the way that this macro environment is shifting. Depends though. It depends on like it depends on what happens. Really, not this administration, but the next one. But either way, you kind of get it. We'll talk about that'll be a big macro research report for you guys in VIX Insights over the next couple of months here. I'll write that one up for you. Did you Neo? No, not yet. Where is it? 386. Yeah, it's fine. Just chilling in the zone. No, I might. I mean, again, I don't like offerings at the lows. I don't like the way that they're showcasing their the R&D as an expense on their financial statements, but we'll see. That actually might be, and this is why I was fine with taking a little bit more risk on something like that. It's like, guys, I have not been wrong on anything over the last year and a half. There's been zero losers. I have a grok format for you? No. So like I'm fine with taking a little risk on it. Like when you have stuff like Palantir that goes from 15 to 71 or SoFi 655 to I don't know what it ran to 18, Yin doubled, Philip Morris ripped, Robinhood in the teens, like I can take a little risk. So we'll see. And it was sized appropriately too. Like I only have 4,000 shares of it. It's not a big position. So we'll see. Where are the other China names? Like, how's Baba look? JD? Those do not look good. Baba not looking. Uh-oh, China. You got Neo for now? Yeah, do whatever you want with it. I'm not your mom. You want to buy stuff? Buy it. You want to cut stuff? Cut it. Yeah, so consumer sentiment was lower than expected. 57 versus 57.9. Makes sense. You don't think they get a third term? No, dude. They're not getting a third term. There's 0% probability of that happening. Okay, fine. 1%. Dude, they're doing it again. 5 to 10 year inflation expectations at 4.1% versus preliminary at 3.9. 1 year at 5. Why is everybody so dumb? 1 year inflation expectations are not going to be 5. Inflation's not going to 5%. That's insanity. 32-year high. Everybody's dumb. Like, what? Like, dude, somebody, all right, hold on. The chart's probably up already. Hold on. This guy usually has it. Where's the chart? Send us the chart. No, where is it? It's going to be by political party, and you're going to see the Democrats expecting inflation over the next year to be like 6.5%. The Republicans are going to say 0. The Republicans and the Democrats are both equally as dumb in their inflation expectations for this year. And then the independents are going to be like, I don't know which way to go, middle. And then it's going to be like 4.9. And you're going to be like, none of you are even remotely close. Like, what are they doing, man? I want to see this. Somebody's got to have the chart somewhere. You break it down by political party and you look and see how dumb these surveys are. You're like, what are you looking at? Like, how do you expect inflation to be 5% this year? Are you on crack? I don't get it. Yeah, okay, does anybody in the live chat right now have a good argument for why inflation would go back to 5% this year? Does anyone? Or are we all in agreement that that's just silly? Who are they surveying? I don't know. See, like, I'm not even going to lose my mind at it anymore because we just know it's like, we know that's happened. Like, I'm trying to find it. Let me see if I can find it before we go. No. Nah, it's March 14th. That was the last one. 5 year is also 5. All right, that was March 14th, but 5 year was, yeah, but it's Michigan. I should be able to see this. Maybe these guys have it. This chart is so stupid. That was the last one. Featured charts. No, maybe we get one next time when. Inflation to go up because of the idea that tariffs will drive prices up. That's fine, but like even if that were the case, that there is going to be some inflation from tariffs, technically it's not even inflation, it's pricing. It's different. It's not actually increasing the money supply. It's not doubling. Like, you're not going from 2.5 to 5. It's crazy, man. It's craziness. Whew, man. Yields down a lot still. Hey guys, remember what we say with yields? Remember how we talk about yields and if inflation expectations were actually that high? This move right here in the bond market would be literally the opposite. Like it would be the opposite candle. You'd be ripping to 4.6, 4.5 on the 10-year. Decrease in purchasing power. It's the same. It's effectively this semantics. It's the same thing. You increase the money supply, your purchasing power decreases. It's the devaluing of your currency, which again, it's kind of the chicken or the egg. All right, guys, we are probably going to wrap it up for today. There is nothing going on. Again, Sunday, last day to hop into LTMP with us for 50% off your first month with code TRADE. That link is at the top of the live chat there. And make sure all of you guys are in VIX Insights before this Sunday, too. It's literally only $10 a month to get that first research report. Then we're going to come back and do the market Q&A next Wednesday night, so that you guys, again, can ask any questions about individual stocks, do some suggestions for any single stock research reports that you want, get ready for the big macro research reports, the additional single stock research reports that are coming in. And again, you guys want more Apex accounts, just use code VIX. But yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, guys. There's nothing going, market selling, doing nothing here. We'll see what we get going into next week. We have that April 2nd deadline. And again, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for YouTube. I'm going to have a video out for you guys at 12 or 1 today. I'm not sure when, but it'll be around then. Team, I will see you guys later. Pete, this is the last public stream until FOMC. We'll do FOMC streams, but no more public streams. All right, guys. Peace.